God is orchestrating everything and detailing everything. Perhaps from the dinosaur movie, whatever that was, Jurassic Park. Jeff Goldblum. If I blow a butterfly and he flies this way, it affects the events in Japan. Is that true? Yeah, but that might be a good observation, but that does not explain how or why those things happen. Jeff Goldblum spouting something called synchronicity, that if I turn like this, it's going to make the wind blow like that, which could cause the butterfly to go like this, which will make somebody go like that. It affects all kinds of things. Well, it does indeed do that, but the question is, do they happen synchronicitously, randomly, just kind of bouncing all over because of natural law or just circumstance, or does my Bible tell me, God is in control? And if I go like this with the butterfly versus like that with the butterfly, guess what? He providentially was determining that that was going to happen. Now, did he cause my head to turn this way when I wanted to go that way or vice versa? The answer is, I don't know. I think overall, he just kind of lets us do our thing, providentially designing everything that he wants and occasionally getting involved in our noggins. I don't know. I don't care. But I still can say God orchestrates everything. And if that's the case, that God is orchestrating everything, does that mean that God is orchestrating the bad things too? Let's take a look at the difference between evil that God allows and hard things, tragedies, difficult things, painful things that God causes. God never causes evil, ever, but God does cause calamity or tragedy or hardship. The Bible, even in the book of Habakkuk, lists a lot of the things that God is causing that are difficult and painful for us, but He is behind them. He is the author of the weather. A tornado comes, God. Crops, they grow, they fail, God. You get a job, you get fired, God. Health, life, all of these things, God is the author, and those things that are hard for us are not sinful things. Now, this is difficult, especially if you have a fresh wound in mind right now. Is God's taking of the life of a younger person evil? The answer to that is no, it's not. Is God to be accused for not getting involved with the death of a child? No, He is not. We can actually say, now I know this is hard, you are the giver of life, you are the taker of life, just like Job said. Remember, Job's family got obliterated, wiped out. And you say, well, that was the devil. Whose devil is it? It's God's devil, given permission by God. He is on as long a leash as God gives to him. So a child dying is not to be an accusation against God. We can say the Lord gives, like Job did, and the Lord takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Why? Because God doing things to you that are not sinful are calamitous, they are difficult, but they're not sinful, they're not evil. Let's try this scenario. If I drove home tonight and my house collapsed, everything is gone. My wife and children, they were out at Chick-fil-A because that's where you go when you're Christians and you live in the South, and I don't want to imagine that happening. My house is gone. Was it a sin for God to take away my home? No, it's His house. He can do whatever He wants to do. I can look at certain events and I am inclined to go, that was wrong for that to happen. But God says it's not wrong. I will do whatever I want with anybody that I want, and it might be hard for you, but it is for my glory and for your good if you are in Christ, and it is not evil. What would be an evil that God would not be responsible for? Murder, rape, an embezzlement. God doesn't cause people to sin, but He uses sin sinlessly. So if you are a Christian and something even evil happens to you, you can say, Lord, I don't like this, and this is truly evil, but you permitted it, so it must be ultimately for my good. Understanding the difference between calamity and evil, hardship, evil, tragedy, evil will help us receive both things rightly from the hand of the Lord.